Guys, how's it going? Having a good night? Yeah. Quick survey before we start. Do we have any bankers in the room tonight? Thank fuck for that. I once did a show to a room full of bankers and it was so rough. They barely laughed at all. And the last time I'd spoken to that many bankers, I was applying for a mortgage. And they laughed harder at my mortgage application. Which is fair. Because my application, my income, proof of income was basically a picture of a goat. And the word manifest. So, as you can tell, I speak a little bit funny. That's because I'm from the UK. Yes. For those who don't know the UK, we have done some weird stuff. We are responsible for creating the most Independence Days around the world. Not proud, don't worry. Yeah, so I'm British. What else you need to know about me is I have zero self-respect. Yes, I am 99% people pleaser. And this guy's like, we'll be the judge of that. 99% people pleaser, 10% hated by mathematicians. Don't know why, really don't know why. No, a few years ago I had a one-night stand with a guy. Some of you who are quite young in the room, one-night stand is what today you call dating on Tinder. A little bit older, I know. So I had this one-night stand with a guy, and afterwards, just to make sure that there were no hard feelings, I married him! We're still together! Oh my God, it's crazy. Yeah, no, I've got it really bad. Back when I was in the UK, I was dating a guy, and it wasn't going very well. So 4 years later, we were still together. And you know, I had to do something, so I moved to Luxembourg. I did, that's where I live now. But you know, I had to move somewhere who wouldn't follow me, so it was either Luxembourg or Jewisburg. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Apparently Jewisburg's a place no one wants to live. You're like, no, I don't know, I've never heard of it. Okay, no worries, sorry to pick it on you. I suppose you're probably thinking, why do you do it, Jess? And I think it's because I'm a little bit like the ticket you get for the U-Bahn. You know that ticket, sir? You know that ticket? I need validation. Otherwise, just not going anywhere, just stuck where I am. Where are we, Jess? Somewhere in the second vein of my hand. Here we go. Yeah, so turns out that I'm not a people pleaser, right? Because you didn't learn the material. No, it turns out that being a people pleaser is actually very bad for you. Did you know that? Yeah, yes, she's like, yes, I've done therapy, Jess. Well done to you, madam, yay! Were you a people pleaser before? You were? Oh wow, fantastic. So what did you do to stop being a people pleaser?
Therapy.
Therapy, okay. And that was enough?
Yeah.
So you like normalised displeasing someone, yeah? Basically.
Exactly.
That was what I learned. It's like, to stop being a people pleaser, you have to make people displeased, right? And by people I mean my husband. What I started doing, it was like saying weird things to him. Like recently I said to him, darling, I've got some bad news. You remember when I did that gig in Paris? He's like, yeah. Said, you might want to sit down. Well, how do I tell you this? I slept in a stranger's bed. And he's like, yeah, I know. It's called an Airbnb. Like, you got me. Yeah. No, my husband's cool. He's Belgian. Yeah, two words you don't normally hear in the same sentence. Belgian, cool. Also, he's an accountant. And I think that's such a smart career move because it's a job for life. And it's a contraceptive. It works. We don't have kids. So yeah, it's been 15 years since that one night stand. Whoa, yeah. And it has never been as interesting as it was 15 years ago. So we try and make things. Are you guys in a couple? Yeah. Yeah. Do you have date nights? Regular date nights? She's like, yeah. Tonight is one. Fix it later. Yeah, you got to have date nights. You got to plan them. You got to schedule them. We started having date nights. And I remember about a couple of years ago, he said to me, Jess, for date night, do you want to do something dangerous? All right, he's an accountant. What's he going to say? Let's hand in the tax declaration late. Sure. So I'm like, yeah, okay, babe, what were you thinking? And he said, I was thinking we could do some crypto. We are now 20,000 euros in debt. Turns out he's not very good at accounting. I feel like he's lied to me. But I do remember our very first date night. He says to me, Jess, do you want to do something dangerous? I'm like, sure, babe. What were you thinking? And he said, well, I was thinking we could do some cycling. Now, I didn't know this, but I know this now. In Luxembourg, cycling is Luxembourg's #2 national sport. It's #1 national sport, hating on cyclists. Maybe it's the same here, I don't know. My mum, just a side story, my mum is a professional cyclist, hater. It's okay, she lives in England, it's fine. In England she leads a team of women in their 70s, they all hate cyclists, honestly. It's crazy. My mum spends her time, she hates cyclists, and I'm like, Mum, why? She's like, because they're arseholes, Jess, they're always trying to get under my car. I don't think they want you to run them over, Mum.